Good afternoon. Happy Global Wellness Day. I hope you're enjoying everything that we have to offer today. It's been a wonderful day with lots of amazing people that are providing amazing information, and I hope we're taking advantage of it. I'd like to introduce Steffi Schnoss. We are presenting from Mexico. She's the founder of Wild Roots. We're so happy to have you here today. Steffi is a mystic and devoted of a wide range of practices that allow for personal acclimate and unravel potential through the understanding of energy work and her belief system. She has lived and traveled all around the world, and her search for truth and teaching that allow for healing, personal insight, and transformation. In her younger years, she studied luxury hospitality and personal development in Switzerland, to then pursue a long career in Dubai, collaborating in people and culture development for the Burj Khalifa, to later join the internet movement as a contributor in building the first e-commerce startup with the best workplace environment in the UAE. In her most recent years, she has gathered life teaching degrees and certifications from New York, Bali, Switzerland, Mexico, Peru, and the Himalayas, as in various fields that offer possibilities in the acclimate of the self. When moving energy and holding space, Steffi is genuine, natural, compassionate, and intuitive. Her intention in the work is to contribute to the collective awakening and guide people to a life of freedom and joy. And a fun fact about her is she can often find herself randomly rap and hip hopping to different songs in her dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Steffi Shanas.
Hi, I'm so happy to have you here. I've already been presented, so I'm not going to expand more on myself. I'm so glad to have you being part of Global Wellness Day, which means that you are dedicated to yourself and to your well being. So, today I'm going to guide you on one of my favorite practices, which is an inner alchemy practice. In my perspective of things, inner alchemy is three-dimensional. So I want you to have an embodied practice and an embodied experience, and understand and feel what it means to create, to alchemize your inner world and your emotional world. My practice is going to be divided in three parts. So the first part is going to be conscious movement. Then we're going to do a breathwork experience to potentiate intuitive insight. And in the end, I'm going to guide you in a consciousness upgrade visualization. So before I start, something that's very important for me is embodiment. I am a huge devotee of embodied practices, which means not only understanding things at a mental level, but actually experiencing things in the body and at a cellular level. In my transformation experience and my healing experience, I realized that not allowing my body and my energy to experience the teachings that I am needing to evolve and heal had had setbacks in my healing. So I believe that for us to heal and move forward, whatever we want to incorporate in our lives, whichever teachings we want to incorporate in our lives, need to be experienced in the body, need to be experienced in the breath, and then need to be understood by the mind. All right. So divided in three parts, as I said. If you are watching this from your seat or from your bed or wherever you are, and you don't want to move your body, that's absolutely fine. Whatever I guide you through, I just want you to mentally start having an inwards experience. So if you're not able to follow me in the conscious movement part, try and do your own version of what I'm saying from your bed, from your seat, from your chair, from your couch, wherever you are. Okay? So this means you're not limited in your practice. You should be able to follow everything I say and allow yourself to experience what I'm doing. So the first part of my teaching is conscious movement. And what I want to dive deep into this conscious movement part is playing with masculine and feminine energy. I think right now we are in such like masculine and feminine, and speaking about toxic masculinities, speaking about healing the feminine. It's such a huge conversation this year. And I know that healing the world starts by healing our understanding of things. So I believe that for us to heal our relationship with the masculine and the feminine, we need to embody both energies in a balanced way in our bodies. And for us to do that, we need to experience the masculine and the feminine in a good way and start understanding how to play with both. Um, for you to understand masculine and feminine energy is creativity, is flow, is water, is emotions, is formless and it's shapeless. It's our divine connection, it's abundance, right? And masculine energy is logic, is structured, is it's like more like a square. It's more the mental realm, is structures, right? It's like a government. So we're going to play with both. It's very important for the human being to embody both. So to start the practice, if you can, I want you to come into child's pose. So child's pose is being on your knees. If you're not able to do this because of a physical limitation, just stay where you are and try to follow my voice and do what you can with your body. So you get into child's pose. I want you to stay there and be guided by my voice. So if you're in child's pose, I want you to close your eyes, your forehead's on the floor, your arms are lying on the sides, everything is loose, everything is relaxed. And here in child's pose, I want you to set an intention. I want you to set the intention of conscious love and conscious freedom. May these practices bring you conscious freedom, a tiny taste of freedom through consciousness, through self-awareness. I want you to come into 4 points. We're going to start playing with feminine energy. 4-point means you are on your wrists, you're on your knees. I don't care so much about your alignment right now. I care more about how you allow yourself to experience feminine energy in your body, which is naturally and obviously tied up to your psychology and tied up to how your body moves, what you're able or not able to do with it. And to experience feminine energy, I want you to start doing waves with your spine. So the wave is going to start in your coccyx and then go to your upper back and go out through your head. The waves are huge and expressive. Synchronize your breath with the waves, which means you inhale as you pick up the wave from your coccyx. And you exhale through your mouth as it goes out through your crop. So you need to wave very slow at your own pace. Your breath is synchronized to the waves. You make it as long, sensuous, peaceful, delicious as you can. See how much you can remove structure and logic from how you're moving your body. And when you remove those rules and structures, see how your body naturally starts moving. Intuitively see like what feels good for you. Start exploring the movements that intuitively your body and your energy, your creativity take you to. If you're sitting or you're in your bed, you can even just move your wrists. You can move your wrists, you can move your arms. You can allow the feminine energy to flow, which means it's delicious, it's abundant, it's creative, it doesn't have structures, it doesn't have rules. If you are following me on your mat, if you are in 4 points right now, I want you to take this to an up dog. If an up dog is not comfortable for you, stay in 4 points. And here in an up dog, I want to see how delicious can you make this to. So how creative can you get? What we are exploring here, it's fluidity through movement. So you're allowing your joints and your body to move through water. If you're on an up dog, see how creative you can get with your movement. You can do anything you want with your arms, with your legs. Just allow the energy to flow. Come back to 4 points. If you're still in 4 points, keep moving. And see if you can channel the archetype of an animal. So maybe it's a snake, maybe it's a tiger, anything that allows your spine to feel amazing. Fluid, loose, formless, free, so free. I want you to go back into child's pose. As quick as you can, just close your eyes. What did your mind say? What did your heart feel? And what does your soul know? Practices that challenge or views of masculinity and femininity should free you from the mind of the expert, which is the mind that judges and thinks that knows. It allows you to bring the eyes of the beginner, where you learn new things. Hopefully you can always have the eyes of the beginner. Now I want you to start coming up, standing up. We're going to play with masculine, with form, with structure. When we don't embody the masculine well, we are all over the place. We are shapeless, we're loose, we're bubbly. We lack discipline and we lack order. For us to have a balanced life, we need to channel the creative, the feminine, the abundant, the emotional. We need to embody it, allow it into our vessels, and then we need to establish the masculine, to add structure and form and logic into things so that we can be functional out in the world, so that we can work out in the world. An imbalance of either in any human, it has nothing to do with gender, means that you don't work well in the world, you're dysfunctional. There's disease, right? There's issues. So, we are going to magic square your body. What that means is that we're going to travel the body through sacred numerology. Sacred numerology follows the universal archetype of the all. It's the science of the all. It's the patterns that repeat across the universe and across Earth all the time. Adding sacred numerology through the body means that we can follow an internal map, an internal awareness map of your body so that we can make sure that things are in place, all right? This is going to be perhaps a bit different to the things that you've done in the past. Just follow my voice through your awareness. The entire practice, I want you to stay with your eyes closed and just literally draw lines between one number to the other to each body part that I am saying. When your awareness reaches a body part that I am mentioning, automatically you become aware of your number and it gets squared, it gets organized, it gets rewired, it just falls into place, okay? So I want you to close your eyes, your hands are facing forward. 3 things that I'm going to mention that perhaps you're not used to. It's a third foot between your feet, your roots to earth, the center of your circumference, above your belly button, in your third eye. It's your implicit line that's connected to the universal, to earth and to the universe, all right? The rest you will know. So both feet are together, heels are touching, big toe mounds are touching, your butt is tucked in, it's in place, your shoulders are open, your chest is open, and your arms are open to the sides, your palms are facing forward, your neck is super straight. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and just follow my voice. You're drawing internal lines in your body. You are squaring yourself up. You're literally drawing a magic star across your entire body. Inhale, exhale, and 1, it's your third foot, it's your roots to earth. 2, travel up to your right eye. 3, travels to your left armpit. 4, travels up to your left eye. 5, travels to the center of your circumference. 6, travels to your right foot. 7, travels to your right armpit. 8, travels to your left foot. 9, travels to your third eye. And 10, it's a circle around you, it's a sphere. You are integrated, you're whole, you're functional, you're in place. One more time, now with the breath. Every time your awareness touches a body part, it gets organized, it gets coherent, it falls into place. Inhale, 1, it's your third foot, it's your root to earth. Exhale, 2, it's your right eye. Inhale, 3, it's your left armpit. Exhale, 4, it's your left eye. Inhale, 5, it's your center. Exhale, 6, it's your right foot. Inhale, 7, it's your right armpit. Exhale, 8, it's your left foot. Inhale, 9, it's your third eye. Exhale, 10, it's a circle around you, it's a sphere, you're integrated and you're whole. As quick as possible, I want you to take whichever seat is most comfortable for you to do breath work or to do meditation. And when you arrive, I want you to close your eyes. We're going to do 2 different breath works. Breath work allows us to manipulate our nervous system, which is our energy powerhouse. Our energy powerhouse is obviously the manager of all our energy system. And energy is soul. Energy is prana, it's life force. It's our connection to the divine. Breathwork is basically a train to divinity and to remove our neural connections or neural pathways that just don't work in our favor. We're going to start with a breathwork that's divided in 4 parts. You're going to inhale in 3 parts and exhale in 1. So you're going to inhale to the belly, inhale to the chest, inhale all the way up to your head, get super full of air. Hold it. And then exhale through the mouth, deflating and getting really relaxed. Again, inhale to the belly, inhale to the chest, inhale to the head. And exhale. Get deflated and relax. Inhale to the belly, inhale to the chest, inhale to the head. Take one more sip. Get super full and hold. And exhale. Inhale to the belly, inhale to the chest, inhale to the head fully. And exhale. One more. Inhale to the belly, inhale to the chest, inhale to the head. Hold it. in deeply. Keep your eyes closed. Palms are on your lap. Palms are facing up. Just notice. Breathe. We're going to heat things up a bit and create a bit more of alchemy. So we're going to do a breath that's divided in 3 parts. It's 2 inhales, 1 exhale. All of them are going to be through the mouth. So it's going to look like this. Okay, we're going to do this one for a bit of a more prolonged time, and I want you to follow till the end, all right? If this is the only part of this practice that you're doing, just do this part, it's okay. Eyes closed, and let's start. Continue. 2 inhales, 1 exhale through the mouth. 2 inhales through the mouth and exhale through the mouth. Continue. Even if I'm not doing it, just keep going. Allow my voice to guide you internally. Your ego might be wondering what the hell you're doing. Just keep going. The ego is here to keep you in what you know and keep you in your comfort zone, and perhaps just doesn't know what it's experiencing. Don't listen to it. Keep going. You might be experiencing heat. You might be experiencing fire. Fire transforms and alchemizes. That's why we lit up fire. Continue. Keep going. If the pace is too fast or too slow for you, do it at your own pace, but pull yourself upwards and forward. Keep going and just notice the experiences, and don't over-identify with your emotions. Don't over-identify with what you're experiencing in your physical realm, and allow your energy to be transformed. Just keep going. Continue. And I want you to just tone it up for the last few seconds we're doing this. Just light it up and turn it up. Do it as strong as you can. And I want you to exhale fully. Inhale completely. Pull a line up to your crown and out of your crown into the universe. And hold your breath. And exhale. I want you to stay with your eyes closed. I want you to stay with your eyes closed. Sit down, lie down, get comfortable. Just be. Don't do anything else. I want you to just listen. Notice, listen, feel, integrate. What did your mind think? What did your heart feel? And what does your soul know? Man's chief delusion is his conviction that there are causes other than his own state of consciousness. or how they are living today. I believe that if we truly understood how powerful our consciousness is, it would blow our minds. What if I told you that releasing limiting beliefs is the answer to fulfilling all of your dreams? The law of divine will states that the absolute truth is God's will is your will. This law works in direct proportion to your ability to direct energy upon universal law by the power of your mind and the conviction of your heart. Divine will has nothing to do with using force upon physical realm. Control is influenced by the beliefs within your soul, and so releasing limiting beliefs is the greatest work you can do in your lifetime. To get out of your own way and allow your truth and your highest purpose and calling to be, which is naturally the highest, most expressed and fulfilled version of you. Humans once believed that they could build a flying object, and so today we have airplanes. Those humans believed. What were the belief systems of those humans? Which stories are you telling yourself? Which shoulds and shouldn'ts? The question is, how do you release limiting beliefs? And the answer is truth. You must know the truth, and truth will set you free. And truth is understood through the expansion of our consciousness. The entire physical world is made up of substance, a form constructed by matter, informed and held by your individual, collective, and cosmic consciousness. Energy is 99.9 empty space informed by the observer, collapsing into a wave or particle. This is the symphony of the binary code. It is simply a yes or a no within the mind that dictates the outcome of form. So, how do you release limiting beliefs? How do you know the truth? The first job is emptying the consciousness of the observer of limiting beliefs. And to do that is to become aware of which limiting beliefs you have. The first step is to wake up. The next step is to choose which beliefs you want to discard and you would like to keep. Reprogramming the mind, releasing the limiting beliefs, and knowing the truth. Begin to reprogram by knowing the truth and releasing your limiting beliefs. Practice compassion and patience. The fractals of the limitations go deep in the subconscious and further into the entire life matrix and society that you have been raised to fit into. It is time to stop your unconstructive ways of thinking that are holding you back from the all-powerful, beautiful, divine spiritual being that you are. Releasing your limiting beliefs and acknowledging the truth of who you are, an abundant spiritual being, an infinite innovator that has the potential to awaken and fulfill upon his dreams. No matter what we believe, it can be changed. There is always, always infinite room for growth and consciousness. Remember that the moment you change your beliefs, your entire experience of life, including your perception of your past and your pain, alters. It's a quantum leap. Emptying the consciousness changes everything. Emptying perception and embodying and incorporating a new perception, it's everything. And so knowing in this divine moment that your soul informs universal law, that the entire energy patterns within your soul are projecting and reflecting all of life. And so your release of limiting beliefs frees up the bounded energy. bounded energy to suffering, bounded energy to limitations, bounded energy to no's. It frees up pure potential. And so knowing that our material world and life experiences form to the beliefs in our consciousness, we become aware to the fact that we literally direct energy at the speed of consciousness. I invite you to take a deep breath, expanding awareness, allowing the truth to enter you and informing the universe. Remember that miracles are only glitches in your consciousness, glitches in your current belief system. Your circumstances are the direct result of your feelings, which are the direct result of your thoughts, which are the direct result of your belief system. Step out of the history that is holding you back and step into the new story that you're willing to create for yourself. So I invite you today to become fascinated with people's beliefs. Notice other people's beliefs. How do they view the world? What do they think is right or wrong? What do they think is the right or wrong career? What do they think is the right or wrong way to be a partner, to love, to eat? Notice how they perceive themselves to be, and start to become aware of how their beliefs are setting universal law into motion, creating their circumstances of their life. Do they find life difficult or easy? Do they find life mundane or a field of magic and miracles? You choose. So I invite you to take these principles into your truth in your life, being the ultimate creator and cosmic informant of your reality. I want you to take another deep breath and out through the mouth. Again, deep breath. Side out. Another deep breath. Maybe hum this time. Thank you for being part of Global Wellness Day. Thank you for joining me in my practice. You can find me on Instagram like Chief Witch Officer. You can follow me there or enter my website at wildrootsx.com. Namaste.